Welcome back. Today we're up to episode 4, Ride the Line. This one's called Climb the Pony. So we're at the bottom of Pony Ridge, Brown Hill Creek Road. To get down here it's pretty easy. Just follow the bitumen from Brown Hill Creek Caravan Park. A bit of bitumen, bit of trail. A couple of fun things along the way. The last few videos have been for people a bit more descent orientated. This time we're going up. So what goes down must go up. And if you're one of those high posting people stuck in 1994, well then this could be for you. If you're on an e-bike, you probably get a good advantage, but the step ups and tight turns are going to be a bit of a challenge. So to keep it consistent with the theme we've got going on, so there's points awarded for putting your feet down and so on. Standard trials rules: 1 foot down, 1 point, 1 foot down twice, 2 points, 1 foot down drag, just 3 points, 2 feet down together, 5 and out. If you take a shortcut, 5 and out. If you touch any other body part other than the sole of your foot on the ground, 5 and out. So that means no putting your hand on a tree to rest. If you need a rest, it's a good advantage to be able to track stand in this one. So take your track stand, rest up. Timing, I don't care about time, so it's just about getting up there without putting your foot down. Now if you've made a mistake, you want to earn some points, or if you're doing pretty well and you want to get a negative point to finish other than a 0, there's a couple of ways to do that. So there's a rock step up, like a double rock step up. The rocks are about so big, there's about a bike length and a half in between, so you can fit in a pedal stroke in between and do kind of like a 3/4 pedal punch touch up thing. So that works pretty well. And so if you get through that rock step up without touching a pedal, without putting a foot down, you'll earn yourself -1 point. And the other way to get negative points is the half points awarded if you do a little bit of an air turn or a front wheel lift or a back wheel lift around a corner. So a little bit more effort involved, a little bit more energy, but you will earn yourself half a negative for each one of those you do. So there's, I don't know how many switchbacks, probably about 30 odd switchbacks going up here, so there's plenty of opportunities to do it. Not all the corners will lead themselves to it, but some work pretty well, and some, if your bike's as long as mine, extra large 29er, you might have to do it. Alright, straight out the gate, you've got this little step up, pretty easy, as fresh as a daisy. And then first corner's got a little rock step up in it as well. So these don't count for negative points, this is just part of the normal track. Next little challenge, not even at the second corner yet, and you've got a triple rock step up. They're kind of small though, fairly well spaced. You can chuck a pedal stroke in between, do a little touch up in each one. And still fresh out the gate here, so plenty of energy to spare. Now if you hadn't taken a rest by now, I would have expected you to, about 15 odd switchbacks in. Best way to do it without putting your feet on the ground is the trusty track stand. Some say just for showing off at the traffic lights. Not for this game. Alright, a little spot for a half a negative point opportunity. Now I'm personally right foot forward, so right foot's my chocolate foot. So I find this easier to do it on a left hand corner like this one. So you've kind of got a bit of banking, gives you a little bit of something to lean against and bank around on. So as you're coming in, I'm throwing in like a bit of power. You're starting to accelerate through to here, still riding it wide as you would. And now as you're coming through the corner, getting up to about this point, and you want to throw in quite a powerful non-preferred or vanilla foot even power stroke to start to lift the front wheel a bit. And then as you come through with your right foot or your good foot, and then that will power it around and then lift up. You'll lean back a little bit, lift up and lean, and then power on, carry on up. Now if you want a negative full point, this is where to get it. It's probably a little bit easier than doing air turns, so this is your chance to recoup if you've made a mistake, or if you want to finish on negative something or other. Now there is a sneaky little line on the side here. You can see that little rut growing. It's a fair old off the edge, so it's a little bit high consequence, but it's wide enough. Looks like a bunch of people have bashed pedals and so on onto this rock here. That'd be a bit scary. You end up tipping over, high siding it down there. But the negative point's not awarded for going on the edge, because that looks too easy. You can just pedal up. I think the more challenging line is this rock and then the following rock. So you got to clear both of them without putting a foot down, without touching a pedal or a chainring or whatever on the thing. So otherwise it's not clear. You'll come in with a bit of pace, or as much as you can muster, come through, and it's going to be a 3/4 pedal up, touch up technique. So you'll actually tap your front wheel on there as you pedaled around. You'll lift up the front wheel using like a wheelie pedal up sort of technique. So you'll use your non-preferred foot to lift the front wheel, and then by the time you're getting your back wheel up, it's coming up with your good foot, your chocolate foot forward. So, and as you get up, you'll basically, as soon as your back wheel lands on this one, you'll need to get ready to do the same again. So there's only just enough room here to get in that second pedal stroke. You'll basically land, and then you'll be on the gas again with your non-preferred foot to lift the power up, and then touch on, and then lift up, and then carry through. Hopefully with a negative awarded point. Alright, it's all pretty clear sailing after the double rock step up. If you get that clean, then the rest of it should be fine. Watch out for a few of the sandy corners up the top end. Episode 4, Ride the Line, in the bag. And this is part 1 of 2 parts. If you want to see myself do a full run with the chest mount on, let me know in the comments and I'll post that video as well. It was going to get too epically long otherwise. So there it is, climb the pony. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.